here. There you go. All right. Let's see if I did that right. Okay, and one more reminder. I saw someone put this into the notes. There you are.
Hey, honey, how are you?
Missing you.
I know I'm missing you too.
I know. I looked around my house and I couldn't find you.
Listen, yesterday, your name came up 5 times. I was like, okay, all right, that's the universe. It's super clear. Thank you for all of your love. Hello, everyone. Hello.
So we're just going to catch up right now because we haven't talked to each other.
I know. So let me just tell everyone, JJ is my cave sister. Do you know what that means when you got a cave sister? You know, like when you have to go in your own cave to do your own work, to navigate all the opportunities and all the insanity, and you only will let one, maybe 2 people in the cave with you. JJ's she's one of my in the cave.
I love it. Here's what I have too. Where's yours?
Oh, I love it. Where's my hat's upstairs? My hat's upstairs. I cannot go get my hat because I got a new puppy, 6 weeks old. And,
let me see. What is it?
Oh my, so, Brandon, will you go get the baby? And she would love for me to hold her.
Mine's right here.
But she would love for me to hold her while I talk. And Brandon, remember, my hat? Can you, JJ, put your head down so you can see the hat? So, okay, can you see if you can get my hat? And then I'll bring my puppy.
Okay. There we go. Dogs and hats.
Ooh, she's 6 weeks old and I've had her for 2 days. So I don't even know how to act.
How in love are you?
Oh my God, I'm in love and I'm confused. I haven't had a dog. I haven't owned a dog since I was 11 years old.
Oh, there's the best.
This is my season for just doing all the things I want to do. I wanted to move to an island. So, I live in Nassau, check.
I wanted to find my dream man, check.
I wanted to find my hot dream man, check. Yeah. And I wanted to turn in my luxury car for a really amazing big wheel Jeep Wrangler. So nice. Check, that was on the list. And I wanted to get a puppy, and I wanted to go. So she's gonna come downstairs. She'll be happy to in my lap.
So what is it?
So she's a cross between a band dog mixed with a red-nosed pit bull, and she's that beautiful rust. Hold on, JJ, look. I don't have my glasses on it because my bonus daughter, she loves my glasses. But yes. All right. So
perfect.
Hello. Perfect. And then meet Sasha.
Oh, baby.
Yes, meet Sasha. Sasha is now super happy that you let Mama put her in your lap. Yes.
How big will she be?
She's gonna be she'll get to about 60 pounds.
Ooh, big.
She'll get to about 60 pounds. She'll be big. We like
big girl.
Yeah, she'll get to about 60. So she'll sit here with Mama. Look how cute I look in this hat. Y'all, do y'all love this hat?
Right?
Isn't this hat delicious? This is what your diva girlfriend sends you. She sent it to me in the mail and said, and listen, this is what she said, you guys. If we're gonna need to be on Zoom all the time during virtual things, then we need to look fabulous. Right? And sent me this. So
your hair looks better than my hair, though. I need you've got hat hair.
I got big hair. Honey. I got. It's hard to get the hair under the hat.
Yeah, I had to order an extra big hat.
Because of your brain. Because of your brilliant brain, ma'am.
All right. Now let's focus because we're all over the place. And I've got to see you soon. I can't stand it. Anyway.
I agree. I'm trying to change my big conference in October so I can be with you. I'm only trying to change about 4,000 people attending. None of them know the date yet. They've said yes. They just don't know the date.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm trying to change it. Yes. Thank you guys for all y'all love with the hats. I'm feeling really hot in this hat.
I know.
I'm feeling really hot in this hat.
Yeah, everyone needs to get a hat like this.
I agree.
By the way, you can get them. You just go to Etsy. Etsy and eBay have these hats, and they make everything, like they can make any occasion a party, right? You just get your hat. Okay, I got my hair back though. I'm having ringlet envy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm having ringlet because your hair was looking super cute just to begin with, and then the hat, it's just over the top. So, and you know it. Like, look at you. Yeah.
Cute. Well, I miss you. I just wanna, can I tell you guys, every single woman and man here, you want to have a friend that can brainstorm the person you're becoming with you.
Ooh.
You want someone that can brainstorm, and they have the ability to run beside you on some moments, pull you in other moments, be willing to learn from you when that moment shows up. That's what you are for me. JJ and I sit and just think possibility together.
Yes. Well,
and so
quid pro quo, friend. Quid pro quo. Like,
yeah.
You know, it's amazing. Like, we can sit and talk about super fun stuff. We can get to the what I love, the courageous conversations, and then dream up. Like, I'm so excited about where you're going with your business. I can't stand it.
I know. It is juicy and delicious. Right? There's so many things that I'm releasing in order to step into that. You know, I think the challenge is a lot of times we try to hold on to all the old norm and then birth a new norm. And you got to let go of some things.
Yeah. You can't do that. I had a great mentor early on, and she said, you remember in, I think it was Indiana Jones, the movie, where he's standing there and he has to take the first step. And it's like he's taking the first step off the cliff, and he has to believe the bridge will show up. And he takes the step and the bridge appears. But like, you don't know. I mean, he could take the step and he's like gone, but there is no way to go to that next level. And by the way, I mean, great, we're talking next level, and your summit, the next level is coming up. There's no way to go to the next level and drag all your stuff behind you. That was just research and development. It was all great. It served its purpose.
Yeah. And then also to recognize that trusting yourself at the next level. Like, that's what I realized, is that as I was transforming my life, I had to trust myself at the next level to go, listen, if I do it right, then it'll take care of itself. And if I do it incorrectly, I'll learn a great lesson and I'll still get to the next level. Yeah. Like,
and it will take care of itself too.
And it will take care of itself as well. Trusting yourself to get a higher level of networking circle, to trust yourself that you'll say the right thing when you're in a game-changing circle, to trust yourself at the next level when you make more money. Add a zero, add 2 zeros, add 3 zeros to your income. To trust yourself that you'll be a good steward of new money, new levels of money. Type your name in chat, put some hearts if you know you will be a good steward with 2, 3 more zeros. You will be a good steward with that. Like, you got to trust yourself at the next level before you'll ever run toward it.
I had a great story that I was in a mastermind group, and this gal says to me, she goes, yeah, you're like a duck. Now, I'm already thinking this couldn't be good. Like, no one wants to be like a duck. And she goes, yeah, you're like a duck with money. You can make so much money and it rolls right off you. Whoosh.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I don't want to be a duck. Like, I don't want to be a duck. And she said something, and I went, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Just like you said, be a steward with money. She goes, first thing, get a better wallet. And I'm like, okay, there you go. Like have an amazing wallet to put your money into. Now, nowadays we don't really put money into wallets, but your cards. But you know, if you're shoving it in some frayed old wallet, not taking care, like, how do you expect this to happen? Right. But the bigger thing is, don't be a duck.
Right. Don't let, and you can be a duck with money and with relationships, and with, like, you were talking about your health goal and your health path that people can step on with you. That's the same way. You got to be willing to say, I deserve the best version of this for me right now. And to realize that who you're becoming, you haven't even seen that person yet.
Right.
So you haven't seen that person yet. So recognizing that you have to be willing to have some level of unknown. You talk about taking a leap off the cliff and knowing that the bridge will show up. I once heard, JJ, that whenever you're about to fly, when you're soaring, there's a small drop before you go. And what I noticed, because I work with leaders, I work with change agents, and a lot of them have worked in one capacity very successful, and they're coming to me because they want to have a change. They want to pivot. But here's what I realized. They want, in that pivot, they don't want any dip. They want it to just be lateral. And let me just be honest with you. When you're making a pivot, a change, a transition, when you're learning again, you can't learn at the same level that you were executing. One of the best pieces of advice I got from a gentleman who sat on 18 investment boards. He said, when you're building your infrastructure, your sales and your service will not look the same as when you're executing. When you're executing your service and your catalog, it's going to look different. And so we're talking next week. We're doing, a 5-day next level summit. And one of the big things that I want to do is I want to demystify what getting to the next level looks like. Like, what does it look like? You hear people talk about when one window closes and a door opens. Well, one of my students said, no one ever talks about the hallway, Lisa. When a window closes and a door opens, there's a hallway that you have to walk through. What does that look like? And that hallway is often what's required to get to your next level. And no one really talks about the hallway.
Yeah. And the hallway can be dark.
And lonely.
Narrow. Yep.
And it's going to cost you something. Yep. Time, money, energy.
And thank God, here's the thing. You want this to be challenging. You want this to be difficult, because if it was easy, number one, everybody would value it. And number two, everybody else would do it too.
Everybody would have it.
Everybody. You want these things. You never want to wish this was easier, because it's that path that changes everything. That's where the growth starts. So it's so key. I remember early on this mentor saying, do not wish it was easier. And I'm like, I wish it was a little easier, but don't wish it was easier. Just make yourself stronger. This is, you want it like this.
Hold on. Somebody didn't write that down. Don't wish it were easier. Make yourself stronger. If you only walk away with that, Tracy, Patty, then, and a lot of times when I'm talking and we're talking for 40 minutes or an hour or 5 hours, whatever, I always say, don't look for 5 hours of content. Don't even look for 40 minutes of content. Look for that one nugget that you needed in that moment. And that may be someone's nugget right now. I just believe it's someone. Matter of fact, if it's your nugget, if you needed that, say your name, type your name, or say needed that. Nice. I've been wishing it was easier, and I don't need to wish it was easier. I need to make myself stronger, because that's the variable that you can control. I can control making myself stronger. And I love what you say, because when I did The Secret, and you know about that in 2007, and so much success happened so fast, I wasn't looking at trying to get to the next level, JJ. I was looking at, how do I try to fit all these opportunities in my current capacity? Like, I realized that I was trying to fit my future goals in my current capacity. I didn't have anyone like you or like me saying, no, let's expand your capacity. Let's build your strength. I didn't have that.
So you want to hear another great one that I just got?
Yeah.
This is a shout out to Dr. Joe Dispenza. When I heard this, I was like, ooh, this is juicy. This is so good. The best way to predict your future is to create it. And that's what we're all talking about. And you can't create that future by being the person you were before. And again, that's that research and development. But if you're going to try to, hold on to all the same and create a different future, it's not possible.
Yeah. Right? Oh my God. I love that. And I love you guys. I see so many people typing in, I love you, Lisa. I love you too, but you know I love you. You know that I love you. And this is that time. Can I tell you what I love about this is You get wisdom, and you're one of the brightest people that I know, JJ. Like, you're just delicious. And I know some pretty smart people, y'all. You get a piece of wisdom, and when you have someone standing with you and teaching and sharing with you, you get to almost get their summary report. I don't know what you did in school, but I wasn't a fast learner, JJ. So I needed someone else's cliff notes. and I would ask someone smart like you. I'd say, so JJ, what were the notes that you took from the book? And I knew if you wrote the notes, then they were good notes. What I love about learning like this, and you're going to be speaking at our Next Level Summit next week, is that you get other people's clip notes. What you just did 2 times is you gave us 2 statements that are powerful to you, right? I love learning like that. And I think because I'm not a fast learner, I'm a thorough learner. I used to call myself a slow learner 20 years ago, but I realized I'm not a slow learner. I'm a thorough learner.
But isn't that the more important way to be? This isn't a race. It's really, when you come out of it, have you taken this thing and made it your own?
Yeah, absolutely.
And been able to incorporate it into your life.
Absolutely.
Learning a bunch of stuff quickly is probably not learning a bunch of stuff deeply.
Right. And definitely not to the level that you can implement. So let me tell every single person who's listening to our voice, you can hear my voice right now. I'm going to say that I want to challenge you to no longer, if you're not, then this isn't to you, but don't become an information junkie. Don't become an information junkie, absolutely consumed with gathering a lot of information. I'm going to say, become an implementation junkie.
Nice.
Like, I want to gather it. I want to internalize it. I want to make it mine. And then I want to live like I know it. I want to do an action to demonstrate that I learned it. What if you challenge yourself? What if you challenge yourself to say, everything that I say I learned, I need to apply a real action to it? What will happen is you'll stop trying to gather so much information, and you'll start taking the information, taking it down deeper, making it yours, and then applying an action step to it to demonstrate that this lesson is now in your DNA. Don't learn more, do more.
Here's the great thing that goes along with this is there's so many people out there trying to get all the information. We're in information overload. Can we agree? Like crazy. And instead of doing that and being this generalist, be a curator and be a specialist. Instead of going wide, go deep.
Yes.
Just that idea, like just that one idea, when I read that, when I heard Dr. Joe say, the best way to create your future, predict your future, is to create it. I'm like, I'm going to take that one deep.
Yes.
That one deep.
Yes. Tracy says, agrees. Susanna says, oh my God, yes. Baby Cake says, yes. Steph says, yes. You guys love that. So, like, let that be our 2021. Let that be our 2021 agenda to go, hold on, this is the year where I don't collect more, I implement more. And what that means is that you're naturally going to collect less, because you look up, you see JJ and I, you collect the information, you then internalize it, make it yours, and then head down, elbows up, you're applying. So you're not gathering as much, you're implementing more. And so be good to yourself. Hold yourself accountable. Whenever someone steps on my campus, I hold you implementation accountable. And so for those of you who are going to play with me, I invite you all to play with me. Come join our summit next week. It's called the Next Level Summit. It's free, best price in town, free 99.
Hey, and here's the thing. The reality is, with all of these things, it might be free in terms of money, but it takes your time. This is the single best investment, because time is our most valuable asset, right?
Absolutely.
I can't think of a more valuable way to spend my time than to be at this summit. This is so key important. And you are so spot on about how you hold people accountable on your campus, because I have been your student, and that's the most important thing, because to superficially go attend something and just go, oh, yeah, I did that, check that off the list. No, when you go in, you get fully immersed, you get the information, you, at the end of the day, you're like holding up your sign saying, I'm it, here I am.
Right.
You know, I'm taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
You are in and doing that and getting rewarded for that behavior, then change happens. And that's why we're all doing these things. It's like, we want to become the best version of ourselves.
Yeah. And if your action muscle isn't, fully developed, that's fine. All of us are at different stages. One of the things I'm going to do next week is every day I'm going to give you a baby action step to do. So you're not just collecting information every day. Every day there's information and then implementation. Information, then implementation. So we're going to start playing together immediately, and you're going to start showing up. And then, to be your implementation accountability buddy, I'm going to have a private community that you post your actions in. And then we're going to celebrate, because what gets celebrated gets repeated. We're all adult 3-year-olds. And when you see a 3-year-old and you say, yay, baby, good job, they do it again. And so we forget that we want to be celebrated. Don't give me my flowers when I'm gone. Give me my flowers right now.
So under-celebrated, my goodness. So I'm going to let everybody know, if you go to, can someone type this in for me? ms365.io, ms365.io/next level. That is where you will find out about this, ms365.io/next level. Someone type it in for me. Pretty please, thank you. And register for it. Again, this is going to be the best time spent, because you will learn incredible stuff, but more importantly, you will integrate that.
Yes.
And you'll integrate it, and
there you go, Joyce. Thank you, Joyce, for putting it in the chat. Thank you. Put it in again. Thank you, girlfriend. Thank you for putting it in the chat. Thank you so much. There you go. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Laura.
I'd be thanking all of you. I'm glad you're reading it. I can't see a thing.
That's all right, girl. I got you. I got you.
The blur.
I got you.
I see a /. So thank you. And I see hearts. So I appreciate all the hearts as well. And yes, having gone through and being a part of your campus and getting coached by you, but more importantly, like, being in your campus and being coached is one thing, but being in this environment of people who are all committed to going to the next level personally and to pulling other people along with them. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Right?
I began to move further, faster when I hooked my caboose onto someone else's train that was going in my same direction, and spoke my language. I needed those two things. I needed them going in my direction so I didn't get distracted by the glossy, glittery, shiny things. Yeah. And I needed them to speak my language so that I couldn't shake the truth that they brought to me. I couldn't claim I don't get it. I couldn't, because confusion can be a strategy. You know that, right? Confusion can be a strategy that gives us permission to stay still.
Oh boy, that's another one. That is a writer downer. Holy smokes. That is so incredible. Confusion can be a strategy.
To give us permission to stay still and just talk about it.
Incredible.
And to talk about it. Yeah. And so that's why
confusion can be an excuse to take no action.
Exactly, because it's an accepted mindset. Like, oh, I'm confused. I'm trying to get clear. Come on, you guys, raise your hand and say your name if you've used it. I've used it. I'm just waiting to get clear. I'm waiting on the universe to give me clarity. And the truth is, action gets you clear, because even if you do action and you get the wrong result, now you know that direction isn't the direction. So action. People are waiting on clarity to take action, and action is waiting on you to be in action to get clarity.
Yeah. Take action to get clarity.
Take action to get, don't wait to get clear to take action. Action is followed by clarity. And so next week when we come together, and type in the URL again, you guys, because you register for free. It's free. Best price in town, free 99. I'm bringing the best teachers to you. JJ, Many of you guys know, I don't have to tell you, she's on fire. She's bringing some fire for you guys. Reverend Michael Beckwith. I'm bringing people who have led, people who have followed, people who, I'm going to tell you, I'm selecting the people who've inspired me. I'm not selecting people who, just because they have a big brand, a big name. I'm selecting people who I looked at them and said, I want to learn from you. And I believe that if they can teach someone like me, I'm always a learner, then you can get value as well. And we made it possible. It's 5 days straight. We made it possible for you because after 2020, we deserve to have people just pour into us to fill our tank back up. And so, JJ, I got to thank you for being willing to bring your wisdom to the table, to help my tribe. We have over 15,000 people registered to join us. We'd love for you guys to join us as well.
Let's give them the link one more time. And I would also, as I'm giving this link, if you can type it in, that'd be great. And I want to see you saying, yes, I'm going to be there. Yes, I'm in. Yes, I want to learn. Yes, I'm going to put it into action. So ms365.io/next level. That will get you registered. Let us know that you're going to be there. I see Donna, my buddy Donna. Donna, are you going to be there? I want to see
Donna. I see Sharwana. I see Andrea. Yes, I see it. I see Maritza. Yeah, and here's the deal. Give yourself time to touch. What does it look like? What's my now strategy now look like? Every day, I'm having a new radical growth in a different area. Every day, radically using my voice. How do I radically next level and use my voice? How do I have radical impact? How do I have radical self-love? Every day is a different version of the 360 degrees of you every day. And every day we have a new angle. It's going to be kind of spicy. It's going to be edgy. It's going to be authentic. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You're going to dance. It's all of that. Because that's what it takes to get to your next level. So I see the yes, I'm in Patty. Yes, I see the the Rosenberg. Yes, I'm in. No money. Someone said, is there money? Nope, it's free. It's free. You just need to show up.
Here's the other thing too. Remember, one of the really important things here is having the amazing community. So help us out by bringing your community too. Take this link, share it with everybody else. And once you're registered, tell your friends about it, get everybody there. And I am super excited. 15,000 people. This is fantastic.
Yeah, 15,000 people. Yeah. And we know that by the time we get to Monday, we'll be closer to 20,000. Diana says, I'm in. I'm going to see you.
Because it's the right time. People, right now, when we kind of see, hey, this whole thing of last year, like that wasn't just a blip in the radar stream. This is the shift. So what do we now need to do to shift to go to that next level?
Yes.
You know, what needs to be let go of? What needs to be discovered?
Yes.
Who do we need to become?
Yes.
Who do we need to hang out with?
Yes.
Super critical.
And I love everything you just said, because those are the questions that you ask when you're seeking your next level. And there's another question added to that as well. It's, what parts of my behavior and my mindset have I outgrown? What's keeping me from my next level? When you're in the personal development industry, you don't want to ask that question. You just want to ask who do I aspire to become? But if you've ever, and type your name in if this is you, if you've ever reached for something new, really wanted something new, but you found yourself slingshotting back to an old place again, then I want us to not only ask the how far can I go question, because I want to give you that answer, but I want you to also ask what's interrupting my next level too, because that answer is as critically important as the first. And so we're going to explore all of that next week in a juicy, delicious conversation. I love someone just said, oh, it's free. I'm there.
It's free.
It's free.
You are putting in your most valuable asset because you're going to show up with your time. And you're going to learn how to take action on all of these things, which is going to be transformational. And, you know, I think of our girlfriend, Lisa Sasvich, she says, okay, if you're going to raise that ceiling, if you're going to go to that next level, you got to raise the floor too.
Yes.
So, right?
I love it. You guys, everyone's responding. Me, Kitty says me, and Sheila says, yes, that's me. And Don says, I love free. How do I sign up? Someone said, Erica, if you guys can please put in the chat, new people are coming in. They're now saying, how do I sign up? So you guys, especially if you already have it written down and you already registered, I love what you said, JJ. Each one, teach one, each one can reach one. Don't grow by yourself. The one thing I know I don't want to be is on my mountaintop by myself. So make sure you invite your girlfriends, invite your friends, invite your family, and then let them choose to show up. Your job is to give them access, and their job is to make the choice. But it's not our job to make the choice for our friends or our family. So give them access and let them go. And I always say, you guys, let's go, let's grow, and then let them choose.
So nice. Okay, so ms365.io/next level. Register, invite, and I love how you just said that. Invite. Yeah. And then you will see who's going to show up. You'll see who's going to be working with you and going with you to the next level.
Yes.
Because sometimes it's not who we expect.
Yes. Yes. And then what also is wonderful is you're going to meet some people there, and they've been waiting on you, and your paths were not supposed to cross until now. What I know, there are a lot of things I don't do well. I don't do technology very well. I'm not a construction kind of girl. I don't ever think I'll ever take out trash well. I don't want to. I don't do those well. But what I do really well is training and development around transformation. And the other thing I do well is teach people how to hone and own their voice and speak in a powerful way. The third thing that I do well that you'll see next week is connect brilliant souls and connect gladiators and connect people with purpose. And I am a facilitator of long-term powerful connections. And I only can say that because I've witnessed the last 15 years, and I've watched the friendships that have emerged, the partnerships that have emerged, the books that have emerged, the relationships that have emerged. And I realized that I love connecting gladiators. I love connecting earth angels. And so if for no other reason, you come next week to feel the connection. It's 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Translate that into your time zone. Again, that's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Best price in town, free 99. Only come if you want to touch your next level, because that's what we're talking about.
Beautiful.
I love you, JJ. I love you. I love you.
I love you.
Look,
I miss you so much. I can't stand it.
Oh, can I tell you? I take my hat off to you. And what you stand for. I take my hat off to you. I love you guys. Take care.
I will see you guys all next week. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.